Hello, everyone. My name is Alexis.
And I'm Amanda. Welcome back to the English Practice Podcast, the show where we help you sound more natural and confident in English, no matter where you are.
That's right. Whether you're listening in your car, on the bus, at home, or even while taking a walk, we're here to help you practice and improve your English.
Today's episode is a topic that so many learners can relate to. Why you still sound like a beginner, even if you're not. Maybe you've studied English for years. You know lots of grammar and vocabulary, but when you speak, you still feel or sound like a beginner. Why does that happen?
It's such a common feeling, and you're not alone. Today, we'll explore the reasons behind this, share real-life stories, and give you practical tips to help you sound more advanced and natural in English.
We'll also break down some common mistakes, practice together, and finish with a fun quiz and a challenge. So wherever you are, get comfortable, open your mind, and let's get started.
First, let's talk about why this happens. Amanda, what do you think?
Well, there are a few big reasons. Sometimes learners focus a lot on grammar and vocabulary, but not enough on pronunciation, intonation, or using natural expressions. Other times, it's about confidence. Maybe you're afraid of making mistakes, so you stick to simple sentences.
Exactly. And sometimes it's just habits. If you always use the same words or phrases, you might sound less advanced even if you know more.
Let's start with the story that shows what we mean. Story 1, the interview. A few years ago, I was helping a friend prepare for a job interview in English. She had studied English for a long time and her grammar was almost perfect. But when we practiced, she sounded very formal and a little bit robotic.
What do you mean?
Well, she would say things like, I am very happy to be here. I want to work in your company. I have many experience. The sentences were correct, but they didn't sound natural. She never used contractions, and she didn't use any linking words or expressions.
Ah, I see. So even though her English was correct, it didn't sound fluent or natural.
Exactly. We worked on using contractions, adding some natural phrases, and practicing intonation. For example, instead of, I am very happy to be here, she learned to say, I'm really happy to be here. And instead of, I have many experience, she learned to say, I have a lot of experience.
That makes a big difference. Sometimes it's the small things that make you sound more advanced.
Let's break down some of the reasons you might still sound like a beginner, even if you're not.
Reason 1. You use only basic vocabulary and grammar even when you know more.
Reason 2. You avoid contractions and natural expressions.
Reason 3. You translate directly from your native language, so your sentences sound a bit strange.
Reason 4. You don't use intonation, stress, or linking, so your speech sounds flat or choppy.
Reason 5. You're afraid to make mistakes, so you keep your sentences short and simple.
Let's look at each of these in more detail with examples and practice. Dialogue 1. Basic versus natural language.
Friend 1. How are you today?
I am fine. And you?
I am good. What did you do yesterday?
I went to the park. I saw my friend. We talked.
That is nice.
This conversation is correct, but it sounds a bit basic and unnatural. Let's make it sound more advanced.
Here's a more natural version.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, thanks. How about you?
I'm good. What did you get up to yesterday?
I went to the park and ran into a friend. We ended up chatting for a while.
Sounds great. Did you notice the difference? We use contractions, phrasal verbs, and more natural expressions.
Let's practice. Repeat after us. How's it going?
Pretty good, thanks. How about you?
What did you get up to yesterday?
I ran into a friend.
We ended up chatting for a while.
Sounds great. Excellent. Using these kinds of phrases will help you sound more fluent. Dialogue 2. Avoiding contractions. Another reason you might sound like a beginner is if you never use contractions. For example, I am not sure if I will go. I do not know yet.
In natural speech, we say, I'm not sure if I'll go. I don't know yet.
Let's practice. Repeat after us. I'm not sure if I'll go.
I don't know yet.
She isn't coming.
We haven't decided.
Great. Contractions make your speech smoother and more natural. Dialogue 3. Translating directly. Sometimes when you translate directly from your native language, your sentences might sound strange in English. For example, I have 25 years instead of I'm 25 years old.
Or, I very like this movie instead of I really like this movie.
Let's practice the correct versions. Repeat after us. I'm 25 years old.
I really like this movie.
It depends on the weather.
I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Excellent. Try to learn common English expressions, not just translate word for word. Dialogue 4. Intonation and stress. Another reason you might sound like a beginner is if you speak in a flat, monotone voice. Intonation and stress are important in English.
For example, listen to this. I'm so excited to see you. Flat voice. Now listen with natural intonation. I'm so excited to see you.
That's amazing.
Really? I can't believe it.
No way.
Great. Using intonation and stress makes your speech more lively and natural. Dialogue 5. Keeping it too simple.
Sometimes learners keep their sentences very short because they're afraid of making mistakes. For example, I like music, I listen every day, it is good.
You can make your sentences longer and more interesting by adding details and linking words. For example, I love music, and I listen to it every day because it helps me relax.
Let's practice. Repeat after us. I love music, and I listen to it every day because it helps me relax.
I enjoy reading, especially mystery novels, because they're exciting.
I started learning English a few years ago, and I've made a lot of progress.
Excellent. Don't be afraid to add more information to your sentences. Story 2. The Conference.
Last year, I went to an international conference. I was excited, but also a little nervous about speaking English with people from different countries. During the first coffee break, I joined a group conversation. At first, I just listened, but then someone asked me about my work.
What did you say?
I started with, I am a teacher. I work in a school. I teach English. But then I remembered to use more natural language. I said, I'm actually an English teacher at a high school. I love working with students from different backgrounds.
That sounds much more advanced.
Yes. After that, the conversation flowed more easily. I used phrases like, I'm passionate about, and I've been teaching for. It helped me connect with people and sound more confident.
Let's practice some advanced phrases for talking about your job or studies.
Repeat after us. I'm actually an English teacher at a high school.
I love working with students from different backgrounds.
I'm passionate about language learning.
I've been teaching for 5 years.
I'm currently working on a new project.
Great. These phrases will help you sound more professional and fluent. Practice section. Upgrading your sentences.
Now, let's practice upgrading some basic sentences. We'll say a simple sentence, and you try to make it more advanced.
Number 1, I like food.
You could say, I really enjoy trying different kinds of food, especially Italian and Japanese cuisine.
Number 2, I study English.
Try, I've been studying English for a few years, and I'm always looking for ways to improve.
Number 3, I went to the park.
How about, yesterday, I went to the park to relax and enjoy the nice weather.
Number 4, I have a cat.
Try, I have a playful cat named Luna who loves to chase toys around the house.
Number 5, I like music.
You could say, I'm a big fan of music and I listen to it every day because it helps me relax.
Great job. The more details and natural expressions you add, the more advanced you'll sound. Common mistakes that make you sound like a beginner even if you're not.
Mistake 1, using the wrong prepositions. For example, I'm good in English instead of I'm good at English.
Mistake 2, forgetting to use articles. For example, I have dog instead of I have a dog.
Mistake 3, using the wrong verb tense. For example, yesterday I go to the store instead of yesterday I went to the store.
Mistake 4, not using phrasal verbs. For example, I entered the bus instead of I got on the bus.
Mistake 5, overusing simple words like good, bad, big, and small. Try to use more specific words like delicious, challenging, huge, or tiny.
Let's practice correcting these mistakes. Repeat after us. I'm good at English.
I have a dog.
Yesterday, I went to the store.
I got on the bus.
The food was delicious.
The exam was challenging.
The house is huge.
The kitten is tiny.
Excellent. Using the right words and phrases will help you sound more advanced. Quiz/challenge.
Now, let's do a quick quiz. We'll say a basic sentence and you try to make it sound more advanced.
Number 1, I like movies.
You could say, I really enjoy watching movies, especially comedies and thrillers.
Number 2, I am tired.
Try, I'm feeling a bit exhausted after a long day at work.
Number 3, I don't understand.
How about, I'm not quite sure I understand. Could you explain that again?
Number 4, it is hot today.
You could say, it's really warm today, perfect weather for going to the beach.
Number 5, I am happy.
Try, I'm absolutely delighted with the results.
Great job. The more you practice, the more natural and advanced you'll sound. Story 3, the first time I felt fluent.
I want to share one more story. The first time I really felt fluent in another language was when I stopped translating in my head. I started thinking in the language, using expressions and phrases I'd heard from native speakers. I made mistakes, of course, but I noticed people understood me better, and conversations felt more natural.
That's such an important point. Fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about communicating naturally and confidently.
Exactly. And the more you practice, the more you'll notice your English sounding less like a beginner and more like a native speaker. Before we finish, here are some tips to help you sound more advanced in English.
Tip 1, listen to native speakers, podcasts, movies, TV shows, and notice how they speak. Pay attention to contractions, linking, and natural expressions.
Tip 2, practice using phrasal verbs and idioms. They're a big part of natural English.
Tip 3, record yourself speaking and listen back. Notice where you can improve your pronunciation, intonation, or word choice.
Tip 4, don't be afraid to make mistakes. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
Tip 5, try to think in English, not your native language. This will help you use more natural expressions.
For your homework, choose 3 basic sentences you use often and upgrade them using the tips from today's episode. Practice saying them out loud and try to use them in real conversations.
And if you want, share your upgraded sentences with us in the comments or on social media. We love hearing from you.
Thanks for joining us today on the English Practice Podcast. Remember, you can listen to us in your car, on the go, or anywhere you want to practice your English.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and don't be afraid to sound like a beginner because every step brings you closer to fluency.
We'll see you next time. Until then,
Hang in there and keep speaking English.
bye everyone.
Bye.